I've been feeling burnt out, and I think some of you have picked up on that because you guys are just truly the sweetest. I've always had the tendency to lean into having a lot on my plate. And I mean, how many times have I told you and shared with you in brief personal updates that I've just been so busy? But what this past year has taught me and continues to teach me is that I'm not meant to just grind 24/7. More specifically, I've been trying to bring more joy, mindfulness, and balance into my life, whether that's taking time to meditate, to play, to plan, or to rest. Just feeling like I'm actually living instead of going through the motions. As sad as it sounds, I've reinforced this false belief that my happiness could only be derived from hard work. Essentially, the equation that hard work equals happiness, and I've had to rework and relearn that there are other variables. There's so much more to it than that. And this happiness formula can look different for all of us. In my case, though, believing that hard work alone would bring me happiness has left me feeling burnt out. I think in the most serendipitous way, life connected me with the most beautiful soul, Julie, and her amazing resource, the JMB Living Journal. So many thanks to Julie for sharing this with me and partnering with me on today's video. I've talked about this in previous videos, but I don't think that I can overstate how powerful a resource journaling and planning can be, especially during the more difficult times in our lives. Some of the benefits include having a safe, non-judgmental space to think freely, being able to organize and clarify your thoughts, and being able to develop a plan of action. These feelings of burnout and uncertainty have been coming in waves for me for the past few months. And while writing morning pages has been my primary journaling practice, using the JMB Living Journal in tandem has proved extremely beneficial. I've been using the summer edition of the JMB Living Journal, which covers July, August, and September, and they just recently released their fall edition, which covers October, November, and December. Every JMB Living Journal has a vision board space to envision your ideal life, a dream creation system to build annual, seasonal, and monthly dream goals, a set of monthly calendar pages to help set intentions and plan for the month ahead, a set of weekly pages with mindfulness challenges, spaces to reflect, and reminders to have fun as well as to say no, a set of daily pages to write intentions, reminders, reflections, or to-dos, and quotes and stories from the JMB Living community for inspiration and support. I wouldn't say that that alone is what makes the JMB Living Journal so special. I really feel like it's the intention behind it that brings all of the prompts together. I don't think that anything in here is just there to fill up space. Rather, it's been thoughtfully placed there to create and hold space for us. I'd say the most helpful prompts for me have been the reminders to have fun, which is something that you guys reminded me as well in my last video. So I think that that's something that it needs to be more of my focus lately. And I've also been really enjoying the reminders to say no. Before this journal, I feel like those two things, having fun and remembering to say no, have sort of taken a back seat in how I've been approaching life. And I think that's total backwards thinking, especially if my goal is to have more joy, mindfulness, and balance in my day-to-day. I also like that there's a clear format to follow, but it's not so rigid where you can't bounce around from prompt to prompt. That's especially important for someone like me who's coming from bullet journaling and really enjoys flexibility. I've been switching back and forth from my bullet journal and the JMB Living Journal. And to be honest, I've really been favoring the JMB Living Journal because it's easy, it's already there for me to use. I forgot how much I like working in a a journal and a planner system that's already been set up for me, but more importantly, that has been set up so thoughtfully. I know some of my die-hard fountain pen addicts are probably wondering, Dev, what about the paper quality? I have a lot of favorite things about this journal, but I'd say the cherry on top for me is that I can use my fountain pens in it. The pages have an 80-pound velvety matte texture that feels like incredible when you run your hands across it, and it's been agreeable with all of my currently inked fountain pens. And if you prefer digital planning, the J&B Living Journal is also available in a PDF format. This journal has seen me through a lot of tears, frustration, and uncertainty this past quarter. Circling back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, I'm still in the process of relearning what my little happiness formula is, but I can say that I'm finally moving away from those feelings of burnout, and it's just been an incredible resource for me to lean on, and ultimately one that I feel so excited to be able to share with all of you. I think we all deserve more joy, mindfulness, and balance, especially after what we've been through this past year and the year before that. I mean, we're still going through it. We're still being put through the ringer, and because of that, I'm so overjoyed to be able to partner with Julie and to be able to bring you a very special giveaway. So if you would like to win your own J&B Living Journal, be sure to check out the description box below and read the full giveaway terms and conditions. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and leave a comment down below telling us what your favorite feature of the J&B Living Journal is. I really couldn't be more excited to be able to share such an incredible journal with all of you. And if you want to learn more about the amazing work that Julie has been doing, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with a pen friend who you think might also enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and to turn on those notifications, that way you don't miss any of our videos. I do my best to upload here every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, so please take care until then. Feel free to enjoy these two videos that will be linked here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.